Hi, in this video I am going to explain about how to create a dashboard in Azure DevOps. So I am Sunish Surendre. I am the blogger of itinfratutorials.com. The prerequisite of this video is we should have a basic knowledge on Azure DevOps. Then only you can understand why we are creating a dashboard for the build definition and the release definition. And the viewer should watch my previous video on creating the build definition in Azure DevOps and creating a release definition in Azure DevOps. So you can search in YouTube. This is my YouTube channel. There are several videos on build definition and release definition. Please go and watch it. Coming back to the slides. This is the architecture we implemented. So we are integrating a dashboard into our Azure DevOps to see what is the status of the release definition and build definition. So this architecture is divided into three parts. One is the repository, CI/CD, and test environment. Repository will hold the code changes and all the code related to Terraform. Then the CI/CD is the Azure DevOps, where we created the build definition and release definition. Next, our production environment or our test environment is Azure. So what we are doing is we are creating a Terraform file that is the infrastructure as a code, and we are checking in the GitHub repository. And as a part of CI/CD, that will be a build will be ran, and then after that a release will be pointed to the Azure. So what all things you written as a code in the Terraform will be pointed to Azure, and it will be executed against the Azure. So a developer can check what he done is perfect by through this pipeline. Let's go and see how to create a very good dashboard for this build definition and release definition. So this is my Azure DevOps portal, and I am inside the project called Terraform Demo Test Project. You can see this is the summary page of the project. So the pipelines, it is showing that 100% is succeeded and deployment 33% is succeeded. Let's go and create a dashboard for it. So under overview, we have summary page, we have dashboard and wiki. So our focus is to create dashboard. So let's go and click on the dashboards. We don't have a current dashboard created. Let's add some widget into it. Add widget. So I can select the widgets from this particular section. There are many default widgets added by the Azure DevOps. If you want many more widgets, you can go and search in the extension gallery. So there are thousands of extensions available. So let's go and add the build history. Click on select and click on add. I want to see the status of my pull request build definition also. So let's add one more, and it will be pointed to pull request. Save. Then I want to see the status of the release definition, deployment status, add, configure, size 3 into 1, 3 into 2, no, 4 into 1 will be good. Okay, select a branch, build pipeline, so deployment status of master, and pipeline is this. Save. And I want this traffic light to be added. That is, whenever the build definition run, I want it to be part of it. Let's go and edit traffic light, and I am just raising this for my master branch. Save. And I want one more for my pull request and configuring it just for the pull request. Save. I added the release pipeline. let's configure it. So I want to see the release of my deployment. Let's see this widget is having some problem on loading it. Refresh. Okay, it looks fine. Okay, let me go to IT Infra tutorials and let raise a pull request from here. So I'm going and editing my main.tf file, and I'm making IT Infra demo 2, and I'm saving it. I have to commit it. Commit. Okay. So after the commit, let's raise a pull request. Compare and pull request. So this is the right pull request to the right branch. Yes. Okay. Go and create the pull request. Pull request is raised. Let's see here in live the build definition is running. So if I go here, you can see that perfect, that my traffic light started blinking the orange color because here the pull request definition is running. So this will give a live status of the build definition running in the dashboard. Okay, it looks fine, and it was the build definition was fine. Okay, let's go and merge the pull request. Once the pull request is merged, you can see there's a build definition and the release definition will be running. Merge, confirm. If I refresh here, this build definition have to run. Perfect, it started running. And the build definition was success. So next will be the release definition running. So I want to just refresh it. You can see that release 3, it started running here. Yeah, it is showing that the release was success. It was release 3 and it was succeeded, and build also was success. For 33 build, the release 3 was success. And here also the release 1 it is showing as failed, then release 2 was a success, release 3 also was a success. So you can get an overall picture of what is going on the environment and how many build it ran, and how it works. Also in the GitHub, if you want to know the status of the build, we can integrate it in the readme file. So on the way to do is, if you go to your pipeline and builds, and if you go and edit the master branch build definition, and here in the triggers options, you can see the status badge. This status badge you can add it in your readme file, and so whenever a build is succeed, it will show in the GitHub saying that the last build ran it was success, or it will say that the last build was failed. So like that, from the GitHub also you can show the status of the build that ran. So this is how the dashboard looks like. You can still add many more items into this dashboard for your EC tracking. So for that you have to click on the bit, and you can add the widgets whichever wanted for the test, and to see the other things marked down, to see the pull request, query, all those things you can add. Also if you go to the extension gallery, there are many extensions available. Azure board, there are many things. So you can go and select one from this extension and you can add it to your widget. So this is how the creating the dashboard in Azure DevOps.